Have you ever heard a sound that wasn't meant for living ears? Not a scream, not a wail, but a keen, high, thin cry that slices through the night like glass drawn across silk. A sound that doesn't come from the throat, but from the space between heartbeats. This is the cry of the Banshee, and if you hear it, it is already too late. In the mist-wrapped hills of Ireland, she has waited for centuries. Not to harm, not to haunt, but to witness. She appears not as a monster, but as a woman of impossible sorrow. She stands at the edge of moonlit fields or kneels by stone walls slick with rain, and she keens for the dead before they die. Her name means woman of the fairy mounds, Beanstead. She is not human. She is older than Christianity, older than stone circles. She is the land's memory of loss itself, and she comes only for certain families. The O'Neills, the O'Briens, the O'Gratis, old bloodlines whose roots run deep into Irish soil. When death approaches one of them, no matter where they are in the world, no matter the hour, the Banshee appears near their ancestral home and begins to keen. Families tell of grandfathers in New York apartments who woke at 3 a.m. to the sound of weeping outside their window. Though they lived on the 40th floor, of soldiers in foreign trenches who heard a woman's cry cut through artillery fire moments before a shell found them, of mothers in Australia who felt a cold hand on their shoulder the night their father died across the ocean. She does not cause death. She announces it, with a voice that unravels time itself. The oldest accounts say she was once human, a woman, so shattered by grief she refused to cross into the afterlife. She chose instead to become the sound of mourning itself, to ensure no one dies unmourned, no one passes without witness, and that is the true horror of the Banshee. Not that she foretells death, but that she reminds us. We will all be mourned by someone, or worse, we might not be. Her cry is not a threat. It is a promise that love leaves an echo, that blood remembers, that even in our final moment alone in a hospital room, on a battlefield, in a car on a rain-slicked road, Simone is keening for us. The Banshee stands in the rain tonight, waiting, listening, her mouth open, her throat raw with centuries of grief, and somewhere she has already begun to sing your name. Sleep well tonight. And if the wind carries a sound that is not wind, do not listen too closely. Some songs are not meant for the living to hear.